Hey, what's going on YouTube? It's Adrian back at you with video number 8. And this topic I want to talk about how the narcissist will weaponize cultural differences. So what I found was they will use cultural differences in the smear campaign. And it's a very effective tool. And I'll tell you exactly what I mean. So let's say you're dating someone, the narcissist that you were involved with is from a different culture than you are. What I noticed is that the narcissist, what they would do is they're going to play both sides of the field. So they're going to tell you one thing about their culture, and then they're going to tell their family something about your culture. Doesn't necessarily have to be the truth, doesn't have to be anything that's true at all, and especially in my case, it's definitely wasn't. So let's just say I'm American and I'm dating someone that's from an Asian culture. What it would look like is she would come back to me and say something like, Asians don't really like how Americans cook chicken because they don't clean it correctly and that kind of stuff. And then on the flip side, they will go back to their family and say something like, Americans just think they're better than us. They look down on us. They think they're better than us. And it's effective because they know they're going to do you wrong soon. They know they're going to fuck the relationship up. Let's just keep it real. They're going to sabotage everything. So they're getting in front of the story. So on the one hand, they will play you against the family so that you don't really get too close to them. And then they will also play the family against you and make it seem as if you have said or done some things against their culture, or if just that the differences that you guys have are going to cause the family to bump heads for some reason. So another way that they will weaponize it is they will use culture to mask some of the bad behaviors that they do. So like, let's say you've been in a relationship with them for a while and you want to progress. So you want them to move in with you, or if you want, you guys are talking about getting a place together or something like that, but they are living at home with their parents and they don't want to leave home because that's where they're comfortable at. They can play all their games. They can manipulate from there. So what will happen is they will use the culture and say, hey, it's cultural why I stay home with my parents, even though I'm, 35, 40 years old, however old they may be. So they will play the culture game in a lot of different ways, but especially in the smear campaign. So I just wanted to give you guys that heads up because it's definitely something that I ran into. Like, sometimes the smear campaign isn't always just about your character directly. It could be anything. They'll use just about anything that they think will work. So, and you got to think about it. If you tell your family that this culture, culturally, this person thinks that they are better than your entire family, your family's going to start looking at them like, what you mean you better than us? You ain't shit. Like, you know what I'm saying? So, and you haven't said any of this, you haven't done any of this, you actually love their family, you want to be a part of it, you actually embrace cultural differences, you have never had any racial tendencies at all, but they will make it seem as if you do, and they will play that as if you have a problem with their culture and all of that kind of stuff. So, man, just something else to look out for. salute y'all. I appreciate y'all for listening, man. Make sure y'all subscribe to the channel. Make sure you hit the like button. And if anybody else has experienced that, because after watching several of the videos, I noticed that a lot of encounters with the narcissist, for some reason, they came from, there was like an intercultural relationship. It wasn't a it was somebody from another culture, so they even encounter. And I think I know why, because it's like when they move around and do all that dirt, when you meet somebody from a different culture, they don't know you. They don't know you at all. They don't know your background. They don't know the history, and they can play these types of cultural games with you. So it makes the game a little bit easier, and they can hide behind the fact that they feel like it's a cultural difference, and you're just falling for that, thinking that, well, that's just a boundary that we have to work past, but it's a boundary that they never intended on working on with you anyway. So salute you guys. I appreciate you guys. Hit the like button, hit the subscribe, show me some love, show me some encouragement. I have a lot of insight on the topic of narcissism and narcissistic personality disorder, and I just hope you guys find some value in the video. Thank you. See y'all later.